don't know what to say. Okay, I'm gonna do this one more time. Guys, no intro today because I don't know what to say. I am just super, there's been so much happening that I just like, I feel like I need to record it, but also I'm just so exhausted and don't want to record it, but I just really want to capture this moment in time right here because I know it's going to get better from here on out. So yeah, this is the first video of a whole new chapter for me. So let me backtrack and we can get into it. Okay, so I have kind of like a bare bones background happening right now, and that is because I just moved, which is very exciting. I'm now in the Portland area. This is something that I had been really wishing for all of last year. It's something I've really been working towards, like manifesting like the right job, the right place, blah, blah, blah. And it happened in such quick succession at the tail end of like last year, just December 2024. And it was like boom, boom, boom. I had no time to think. Everything was happening so quick. It just was like the universe finally gave me my golden ticket and was like, okay, your turn is up. You know, like you've been waiting and here you go. The door's open. So that is where I've been. I've been like super crazy busy. As you can imagine, moving is, I don't know if anybody has any like tricks of the trade, please tell me because I haven't moved in a long time and I was like, I am overpacking. I already know I'm overpacking. And I have like a bunch of junk already pushed off to the side, so you guys don't have to see that. But yeah, so what I wanted to talk about is, you know, when you're moving and you're really excited and you're kind of like, oh, well, I mean, not everybody, but for me at least, I was in a kind of this like the grass is going to be greener vibe, you know, perspective because I had just become so not disappointed, but just very unhappy with living in the Bay Area. And, you know, I didn't actually feel like I was living for quite a long time. I started to feel like I was just kind of waiting for something, even though, you know, I would go out and I would do things here and there, but it never really felt like I kind of lost the motivation to go out and do things and feel excited about where I'm at and feel excited about where I'm living. And I kind of lost the spark to do videos and all that because I was just, where I was living too was not a great environment for me. And so that is why, you know, I moved. And then I was like, okay, like when I get to Portland, everything, you know, I'm going to start doing videos like every freaking day and it's going to be amazing. And I'm going to go hiking and it's going to be a ton of fun. It's been kind of a rocky start, I will be honest. Kind of a rocky start. You know, I had never been to the city really before, so I kind of like took a risk coming here because, I mean, this is going to be another video in itself. I don't really want to talk about it in this one, but I chose Portland because it was something that spirit kind of brought up for me. It was like I wrote a list of the things that I wanted my next place to have, to be like, because I didn't actually know what city or state or anything that I wanted in the continental US because I haven't traveled the continental US enough to know and be like, yeah, you know, Albuquerque's the place for me. But, you know, it was something that kind of came to me and I was very like, ooh, apprehensive about it at first. And every time I would meditate on it, every time I would, you know, converse with my guides about it, it would just be like, this is the place that fits not only what you want, but also the place where you're going to thrive. And I promise I'm not crying, actually. I just choked on my tea, and maybe I will put it in the bloopers. Getting all choked up about here. Oh my god, hold on. I'm trying to do an important video, and then I start choking on my tea. What is going on? Oh my god. Okay, we're good. We're good. The show continues. But yeah, so that is something that First of all, it makes me a little bit emotional to say because, you know, when I kind of received that message from my guides, I was very like ecstatic, like, okay, I'm trusting that this is the right move, even though this isn't really a city I would have initially chosen for myself, but I'm going to trust the powers that be and see what's there because, you know, what have I got to lose? I have everything to discover and not really that much to lose because I can always pivot when I need to. And that was the thing that I always remind myself was like, if I really don't like it, I can just leave. I can just leave and go somewhere else. So, anyways, the reason I was getting kind of like thoughtful about that is because it's been a bit of a rocky start. It's been a bit of a rocky start. It's been incredibly overwhelming, especially as an earth sign who does not like change. Um, it has been a really big shift, and with any really big shift, there's a lot of really big feelings and a lot of just feeling uncomfortable and feeling like a fish out of water, feeling like you don't belong. Um, it's just like a totally different vibe up here, and I think you would get that, you know, with any move if you move relatively anywhere really different regionally, I guess, because you know, like Northern California is much, much different from Southern California. It's different from the Bay Area. It's different from New York, from Miami, Florida, you know, all these places. If you've moved, you know what I'm talking about. If you've even traveled anywhere, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, you know, like I've just had a lot of doubts come up because, again, I was in this like, oh, the grass is going to be greener kind of phase. And in a lot of ways, it is greener because it was raining like nonstop the first 3 days. And I was like, oh God, like, is the sun ever gonna come out? I'm gonna die here. But it finally did, thank God. So I was in this phase of like, when I get there, like things are really gonna open up for me and it's gonna be incredible and amazing and all this stuff. And it's like, okay, I landed in this, you know, new space, in this new house, new roommates, new people, in this like neighborhood that I don't really know very well. Obviously, I've been exploring, and in this new job that's kind of incredibly overwhelming because it's just a lot thrown at me all at once, and I'm like, I might have bitten off more than I could chew. In believing that I could adjust to everything so quickly and just kind of like take it like a breeze. And so this is the message that I feel, not that I'm really like channeling anything or sharing for spirit, I'm just talking about it. Is that sometimes you get in these like states where you're like, you know, big feelings are coming up, big doubts, and you're just not sure if, is this just my fear that's kind of acting up and being like processed out, or is this my intuition actually telling me like, actually this is not the place for you? And it's funny because earlier today there was like this stupid like Volkswagen bug that tried to merge into me and then cut me off. I was like, dude, what? Um, and his license plate literally was like 555 something something. I'm like, of course, you have a freaking angel number 555 change or whatever it is. And I was just like, ain't no way a car is gonna cut me off and have an angel number that literally signifies change. At least for me, that's how I read 555. Big change, big dramatic life change. So, yes, that is what happened. And you know, I am still fully trusting my guides here and being like, okay, maybe it's not perfect right off the bat, but once I ground down and find my footing, I think that, you know, there's actually going to be something really significant and special that may blossom out of this whole chapter journey, because this is not just a chapter for me, this is a whole book, this is a whole new book for me. And I don't even know where I'm going anymore. I'm just talking. Anyways, I'm excited because now I have the space to actually record whenever I want, as much as I want. And that's really a pretty incredible thing. That's a pretty incredible thing. Anyways, I'm so excited to get back into it. And yeah, next video I come out with, we're going to do some readings. We're going to do 2025, what themes, because we got to know what's coming ahead, if you're curious. But yeah, so Other than that, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening and following the journey. Leave me a comment. Let me know that you are still there. Because I really do recognize your little like bubble icons and accounts and all you lovely people following me. You're not just a random username. Like when you comment, I'm like, okay, I see you. So yeah, other than that, I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. It is coming real soon. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one.